Okay, so level 4s are, if you can factor, this should be very simple for you. So we got to be able to factor this problem here first. So if you're looking x minus 9 plus, I'm sorry, x squared minus 9x plus 20, we're going to factor that. Now I know there's an equal sign. We're going to ignore that for a second. So let's go ahead and factor this. So x, and then 20 could be 5 and 4, 10 and 2, and then 21. I'm going to start with the 5 and the 4. Okay, this term is positive, this term is negative, which means they are both negative. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in that equals 0. So what this means is that if this, whatever x is, that's going to make that group, that number, okay, if one of those factors, if one of these groups is 0, this whole thing is going to turn out to be 0. So what you're going to do is you're going to set each factor equal to 0 to find out what that number would be. You're going to solve this just like normal. So you'll get x equals 5 and x equals 4. Now what this means is that if you substitute in these numbers, this whole thing will equal 0. I'll show you. So if x equals 5, it'd be 5 minus 5 and 5 minus 4. Does that equal 0? Well, 5 minus 5 equals 0. 5 minus 4 equals negative 1. 0 times negative 1 is 0. So that works. Okay, let's try 4. 4 minus 5 times 4 minus 4, does that equal 0? Negative 1 times 0, does that equal 0? Yes. So that's what this means by setting each factor equal to 0. If one group is 0, the whole thing is going to be 0. Let's try another one. This one's a little bit different because it's not equal to 0, but we can fix that. Go ahead and subtract 40 from both sides. Okay, so now let's go ahead and factor this. 8 and 5 will work, so minus 8 and a plus 5. Okay, once again, you set each factor equal to 0. And you solve from there. Okay, so that's just basic. If you know how to factor, level 4 should be no problem.